Alright, now let's see. Where am I going? I have to change the mission. Miscellaneous. Unbound. That's completed missions. Deliver the sword. Yeah, deliver the sword. And wow, how long have I been recording? 2 hours now. Wow, okay. Yeah. I think I've said this already, but Hello.
I work for Bellator at the general goods store.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to be splitting up all these videos into separate things and everything. I want to see what his name is, though. To deliver the sword to blah. I can't see what.
Maybe some other time. Bits and baubles for sale. All crafted by... I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband, Eorland, tends the Skyforge up at Lord Asker. The Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing battle-borns. Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what garnet is. It looks like it could be used in crafting, though. Ooh, lockpicks. Always buy lockpicks. Copper and onyx circlet, huh. Nothing of use. Nothing of use.
You take care of
you
yourself.
too.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda.
I don't care.
Make sure you treat your wife with the respect she deserves.
No, I'm not married.
Here you stand, talking to a married woman. Why? Am I that interesting? Or perhaps there are other things on your mind?
Okay.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Good to know.
This talk of dragons, world gone mad, I say.
I do want to fight a dragon soon. Even if I die horribly.
Important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
Where is this place, though? I don't know what this place is. I can't read it. Let's just go inside and see. And I'm really close to leveling up again. Does that hurt? No, it doesn't. What the heck? Fire doesn't hurt? Well, that's a glitch. If I've ever seen one. Is anyone in here? Nobody can see me.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground. No? So you don't know anything about my brother? Then what are you doing here? Thorald Greymane, fighting for the Stormcloaks, disappeared and believed dead? You really don't know anything about this, do
Nope.
you? I can't do this all on my own. Are you offering to help me? My brother Thorald. He was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not. I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me.
What sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
Alright. Oh. Hello.
If only you could help bring my son back to me. He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children. It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it. You take care of yourself now.
That was not the right house, but I've got a new mission now, so I just want to deliver this sword. I don't know where this guy's house is.
Give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now, or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No,
What are you looking at?
I really
I'm
don't
not
have any
afraid
money,
of you,
Brave.
No, even if you are my elder.
Tomorrow. Just don't hit me. It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me, and then I get in trouble.
Sounds like the kids from Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Guess they got the same voice actor. Let's see. I gotta find this guy's house so that I can deliver this sword. Let's see. Deliver the sword to Prestigious Anasticus, I guess. That's not his house. Ulfgard's house, okay. That's important.
I work with my mom. I work with a
Yeah, well, I don't care. I figured that wasn't it, but...
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
What? I guess the Nords don't like Redguards.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
And this is... What is your father's name?
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in... Plenty. I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
Where's this guy's house? Da.
May come to a love of her reading, did you? Sorry, pup, but I'm not quite in the mood.
I think since I'm just doing a lot of searching around and traveling, I'm going to be editing a lot of this.
What are you looking at?
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Our swords don't even have a ward.
That's general goods store. This is music from Morrowind. I just realized that. This music... This is Nerevar Rising, isn't it?
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymanes turned their backs on the Empire, and we Battleborn stayed loyal. So I'll ask again, Greymane or Battleborn? Sooner or later, we all have to choose a side. He fought on the wrong side, and he paid for it. That's all I have to say. Haven't you heard it by now? He made the mistake of supporting the Stormcloaks, and it cost him. Bitter news for his family, but a fate they should have expected.
I cannot find this guy's house. Where is this guy's house?
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Ev, can you believe those pathetic Greymanes still show their face in public?
Gods of man, ascended.
Seriously, where is this guy's place? You know what? I'm just going to do the main quest. Did I select that quest? If I ever find him, I'll find him. But I'm doing the main quest right now.
With man? They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
Really, I don't know how to LP these games. They're so huge. It's just like, what do I do? Dragon's Reach discovered.
Everything all right? Everything
yes. All right? I need to talk to someone important in here. Oh, they didn't have anything for me to turn this time.
If my cleaning gets in your way, just say the word and I'll be off.
Alright then.
Don't you go tracking your dirty boots on my clean floor.
Where'd that broom go? What the... Okay. She can pull it out of her ass.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun.
No shit. Your name is Commander Selvis.
I just think we need... What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, explain Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Staying safe, I hope.
I probably spent a half hour in Whiterun. I might just cut all that out.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute, especially now. What I want to know is what exactly happened at Helgen.
And last I saw, I was heading this way. The Imperials were about to attack,
By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now? What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
Provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
What did he give me? I want to see what he gave me. What did I get? That's favorites. All. I still got the greatsword. That is cool. Oh, la la la. There's 2 different types of bread. Okay. I've got a lot of stuff. Helgen Keep Key. Key to Girder's house. Oh, they brought back Nightshade. Cool. And Rock Warbler Egg. Oh, was it steel armor that he gave me? Let's see. Or am I wearing steel armor? Yeah, he gave me steel armor. Alright. Too bad I can't use... Too bad I don't want to use it.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
What?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
How do you know this stone tablet is in?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources.
Oh, that sounds just great.
Student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no. Many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgroof's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. That reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Sure, I guess, if I can ever find her. I get the reference for the other one. Do I look like a courier to you?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed in this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Well, I guess I'm going to Bleak Falls Barrow again. So, yeah. I think this is a good place to end off this episode. I don't know how much I'm going to be cutting out because I've been recording for like 2 hours and a lot of it is pretty pointless, honestly. So, I'm going to be cutting a lot of that out, and I'm going to... This is a pretty good spot to stop recording right now for this episode. So, So next episode, we will be making our way to Bleak Falls Barrow then, everybody. Alright, I'll see you all later then. Goodbye.